We go. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And you guys are welcome to unmute if you want to and just ask questions as we go. But we're just going to jump into this for time's sake just because it's Friday night. I know everybody's probably really pumped about getting started. Who's excited about doing this 11-day wellness reset? This could not come for me at like a better time. And you guys like totally unmute yourself if you feel like it. If it's really noisy where you are, obviously, because we're doing a recording, then keep that in mind. But you're welcome to ask questions as we go or comment as we go. And if you guys have done this before or have experience doing this reset, please feel free to like add little things as we go. This is a kind of a this is a community thing. This is something that we're here to help each other and build each other up. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So for the next 11 days, starting tomorrow morning, we are going to do this beautiful wellness reset. I don't know about you, but over COVID, it hit me hard. Having an injury and not being able to exercise has been really difficult, as many of you guys know my story. But what we want to do is not use excuses, and let's just get with the program that we want to live this optimal lifestyle. We want to live our best life. We don't want to make excuses. We just want to be able to have that. So what we've done for the next 11 days is we've taken the pressure off, okay? This is not necessarily about getting this incredible transformation. If that's what you're looking for, you definitely can do that. If you're just looking to shift from eating McDonald's food into, and takeout all the time into just putting a nutritious shake in your body, this is also for you. If you're looking for amping up your energy or getting better performance in the gym, this is also for you. But I just want you to just take all the pressure off yourself and enjoy the next 11 days. Okay, that's what this is all about, is just enjoying the process and honoring your body through this process. So we are going to go to the next slide here. And what I have done with most of you already, and if you haven't, please let me know if you haven't been added to the team Health for Life or Well for Life. Those are our two community pages. We also have, as you guys know, the community Missions for Life chat. So if you're new and you're watching this recording, or you're on here and you're like, hey, I didn't get added to the chat, or I don't know how to put people that I've enrolled into that chat, please let me know, because we don't want to leave anybody out. This is our community page. So we have recipe ideas, we have exercise ideas, we have useful tips on this page, we have tons of fun stuff going on, social events, trainings, tips and tricks, and we have a Monday night call every week that we're going to get into in a second. But this is our community page, and it's pretty much just to support you guys, to have everything that you need to feel like somebody is holding your hand in this process and cheering you on along the way. What you can do right now is, if you have never done these products before, I want you to go and get your pack and sit it beside you. We're going to talk about exactly what products in your pack and what they're going to do for you. So the first thing that you're going to want to find is either a canister or your bag of shake. Okay, so we have the new whole blend shakes that just got launched a couple days ago, and these are absolutely incredible. I tried it for the first time last night, just blew my mind. And I'm not a really big vanilla person, but I loved it. And so these new whole blend shakes are amazing. But if you have a shake canister or you're doing the Isoline Pro, get that out. You want to look at this. Inside of your canister or your bag is going to be a scoop, and you're going to do 2 scoops of that powder in 1 cup of water and 1 cup of ice. Now, keep in mind, if you're not really somebody who likes really thick milkshakes, you're going to need to add a little bit more water. Maybe you like it super icy, you can add more ice. This is completely up to you. The main point of this whole challenge is just to get the nutrition in your mouth. Okay, so put it in the hole, 2 scoops of powder, and you're going to be doing 2 shake days. Okay, so the first day, starting tomorrow, you're going to start your day off with a beautiful, nutritious shake. You're going to put that in your blender, blend it until it gets super thick. I'm going to talk about some other recipe ideas later, so stick with me here, you guys. I've got waffles, pancakes, protein balls, as well as smoothie bowls, and how to make that super thick. And I'm going to give you all my tricks along the way. But this is what is going to be your meals for your shake days, except you get to choose a meal during the day. So whether you want to have lunch or whether you want to have dinner, we're going to talk about healthy portion size and an app that's really going to help you keep on track for really yummy recipes. A lot of people ask me, Trina, do you eat food? Heck yes, I eat food. But on this 11-day reset, we're going to be doing 2 shake days, 1 main meal, so you can choose your lunch or dinner, And then you're going to have some snacks throughout the day as well, okay? The next thing I want you to look in your pack or your box for is your cleanse. It's going to be your liquid or your powder. Now, you're going to look for your liquid. If you're doing a liquid bottle, you want to get a 1 ounce measuring, and you're going to do 4 ounces of that in a glass of water with ice. You can also put this in a blender and make a slushy out of it. It's completely up to you. Again, all you're looking for is to get that product in your mouth, okay? So whether you like to add more ice, maybe some water to that, maybe you like to add the powder to some warm water and have it like a tea, you can do it whatever you like. And honestly, it's no different than a juice powder or a liquid juice already. If you don't like it super sweet, add some extra water. If you like it really sweet, don't add as much water. It's pretty self-explanatory. So as we pass from our 2 days, so tomorrow and the next day, we're going to be doing 2 shakes and a nice meal and some snacks. And then after those 2 days, so if you got a pen and paper, you guys, so first 2 days are shake days, second 2 days are cleanse days. So you're going to be having your cleanse, and inside of your pack, you should have a schedule in there to tell you how to take that properly. If you don't know how to take the cleanse properly throughout the day, we have an app. Again, you can click on it, click on how to rock a cleanse day, and I will show you that coming up. But that's the product you're going to be looking for your cleanse days. People ask me all the time, can I eat on these cleanse days? Yes, you can, but the snacks that you have in your pack are the ones that you can have. There's no like going to the fridge and munching on a bag of mini carrots or celery or anything like that, because it's going to kick you out of what's called fat burning ketosis mode, okay? So on these cleanse days, we're looking to trigger the fat that's surrounding the toxin in your body. The toxin is the thing that makes you fat, not the fat around it. The fat around that toxin is protecting your organs from flushing too much toxicity through it, okay? So these cleanse days are so important for you to do it exactly how it's done and exactly how the manual says to do it, because what you're going to be doing on your first cleanse day, which will be, okay, so we are got a Friday night, so that would be Monday and Tuesday are going to be our first cleanse days, okay? But Saturday and Sunday are going to be our first shake days, okay? So Monday morning rolls around, you're not going to have a shake, you're not going to have breakfast. You're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to follow your cleanse day schedule, and we'll get into that in a second, but you're going to have that cleanse 4 times throughout the day. Now, if you have the accelerator in your pack, if you're looking to lose a little bit of weight and burn some fat, you're going to take your accelerator when it tells you to do that, okay? But that's your fat burning little accelerator. You're going to take this on your cleanse days as well as your shake days. So on your shake days, that accelerator is going to boost your metabolism and burn fat, right? Like it's going to boost that up, okay? So it's going to help you burn hotter and get your engine burning, okay? Cleanse options. So these are for your cleanse days only. They're not meant to be eaten necessarily throughout your shake days. Unless you want to, you can do that. But if you're looking to keep your budget low, which is with a lot of people right now in our economy, they're looking to keep their budget low. So if you have peanut butter bites, if you have Isodelites or chewables or Wathins in your pack right now, pull those out, take a look at them. Obviously, you don't need to open it or anything, but those are going to be the things that you can take. And I have a little planner that we're going to go through in a second of how to take those. Now, you may also have e-shots in your pack. These are a little tiny, there's as much caffeine in one of those as an espresso shot. It's not super serious. The thing that's exciting about those little e-shots is that on your cleanse day, you're going to start having some detox symptoms. So when you're having those detox symptoms, it's kind of like when a girl gets her period, she's going to feel a little bit rough, right? If you have toxins that are coming out, that means the product is working. So don't panic, just stick with it. Take your e-shot and you're going to kill all of those detoxing symptoms right away, okay? And this is something that's gonna help you to pull you through that first hard day. Now, by day 2, you're gonna be burning 80% of the fat stores in your body, which is targeting way more fat. Okay, so this is like intermittent fasting for 48 hours. After that period of your 2-day cleanse, the next morning is crucial. You do not wanna wake up and have a bagel or have eggs. You wanna wake up and flood your body with nutrition from your shakes, okay? So now these are some of the options that you guys can do, and it's really fun. Like I said, this is no pressure, you guys. I want you to just be able to get the products in your body. If you're somebody on Sundays that wakes up in the morning and you're like, I love waffles, it's always waffle Sunday, guess what? You can have waffles, and we have recipes in our wellness group for that. Say on a hot day like it was today, if you guys wanted to go and have a slushie, you can take your hydrate or your cleanse and make a slushie. This is actually called our unicorn slushie. It's got orange, it's got blue raspberry, and it's got lemon lime in it, and it's all mixed together, you know, for 3 compartments for a few people, and just mix a little bit in, and it makes a beautiful slushie that's completely sugar-free. It's going to flood your body with potassium, magnesium. It's beautiful. Now you're going to see up in the other corner some protein balls. We have recipes on my Instagram page as well as our community group for our Health for Life. Okay. Now smoothie bowls. This is like a go-to. If you've been following me or watching my journey, I eat smoothie bowls. Melanie and I make smoothie bowls almost every single day. This is something we love on our shake days to be either able to have in the morning or in the afternoon. And it's just something that you can just get such a fulfilling experience out of, okay? So there is any kind of smoothie bowl creation that you want to make. Just keep in mind, if your goal is to really cut down and lose weight, don't cover the top of your smoothie bowl in chocolate chips and almonds, because that's going to be very high calorie. So just keep in mind that if you do want to have added fruit to the top of it, do about a half a banana or a handful of some berries. Those are very low glycemic index, which means low sugar, and it's going to taste great, but it's also going to help you hit your goals. Okay. The only difference between making a shake, a milkshake, and a smoothie bowl is just the amount of water. So if you want a thick smoothie bowl, like an ice cream, almost like a soft serve texture to it, you're going to do 4 large ice cubes or a cup of ice, depending on your ice maker. You're going to pour that into your blender, and you're not going to cover it completely in water. You're just going to go below the ice line. Then you're going to add your 2 scoops of powder and blend it till your blender sounds like it's going to break, and then it's done. Okay. It should get like, and then you turn it off. Okay. And then it'll be done. The reason I'm saying that is because if you have the Isagenix blender, that's the sound it makes when it does that. If you have a larger blender, just keep in mind, you don't want to do like those ice cubes floating, because it'll just make it super runny and you'll be like, this smoothie bowl sucks, right? So you guys can experience over the next 11 days. And if you love making smoothie bowls or love making waffles with your protein powder or whatever it is, post a picture of it in our Health for Life. Share your experience with other people, because you might have something to add or help other people with. Okay. So now when we're talking about our shake days, this would be the tomorrow and the next day. So Saturday, Sunday, we're going to wake up in the morning. We're going to have our shake. Now on the welcome guide that you guys are going to find, it should have already been sent to you by the person who's either enrolled you. If you don't have it, we have it posted just fresh tonight in our Health for Life page. Okay. This is a really great diagram to help you with portion control. I don't know about you, but this is like number 1 issue for me is portion control. I don't understand why I have a problem with it, but it's just something I've always struggled with. So this is a great diagram for anybody that's like, how much should I be eating on these shake days? And it's a way to reset your brain, okay? As you can see, it's 2 fistfuls of vegetables, 1 palm size, not your fingers included, just the palm of a portion size of meat, 1 fist size of whole grains or complex carbs. So that could be sweet potato, as it says there, quinoa, brown rice, whole wheat pasta, or rice, brown rice pasta. Those are all really good options of whole foods, as well as complex carbohydrates. It's going to take your body longer to break that down. So then therefore you burn a little bit hotter. And remember your fats. So if you're going to cover your plate in butter, just keep in mind you get a thumb size, your thumb size. Okay. Everybody's body is different. So if you're a big man, you're going to have a bigger hand. If you're a small person, you're going to have a smaller hand, right? So just use your hand as a way. Now, in this welcome guide, if you haven't used it before or haven't looked into it, it's incredible. It's like your personal trainer app. This guide is going to help you with recipe ideas, cleanse support, detox information, snack options. There is like a list of a library of all different types of flavor combinations for your shakes. So if you get bored by day 2 of having your vanilla shake, right, because you maybe only have 1 canister, you can go in this app and look up 1,000 different types of ways to make your shake taste amazing, okay? So now we're going to talk about our cleanse day tracker. So we have this new tracking system on your cleanse day where you have these credits. Now you can have up to 10 cleanse day credits per day. So let's say you have coffee, black coffee in the morning. Now, one thing I will tell you is on your cleanse days, if you are having caffeinated coffee, it will shut down your detoxification process, which means your cleansing process is not going to be as efficient. So I would suggest if you do want to drink coffee, remember, coffee is sprayed with 85 different types of pesticides. So get something organic and get it decaf for those 11 days. This is another tip for you guys, is your detoxing symptoms on your cleanse day are going to come down probably 80% if you start cutting out coffee on your shake day tomorrow. If you cut it out and you go decaf, that means that by the time you get to your cleanse day, you're not going to have a wraparound headache like I had. Now, if somebody would have told me this on my first cleanse day, I would have like given the biggest hug, because I felt like something ran over my head on the first cleanse day, because the coffee, when it comes out, the caffeine, when that comes off of you in your cleanse day, when you're detoxifying, for me, it hits me like a halo around my head. I get this halo headache, okay? And it's awful. If you do have that and you forgot to cut it out, just take an e-shot and it should nip it in the butt. But another great option is having a black tea, green tea, or herbal teas. Now, here's another tip for you. My first 6 days, I lost 8.5 pounds and 8.5 inches on my waist, because the one thing that I drank, aside from my cleanse and my shake, was water and green tea. Okay, so green tea is going to boost your metabolism to a whole other level. If you want to drink green tea and keep your stomach warm, this is really, really key for healthy digestion and healing. If you're drinking very, very cold drinks all the time, I know it's summer, so I understand. But if you're drinking cold drinks like icy water all the time, it is harder on your digestive system. So what I did to boost my metabolism and burn more fat was drink hot green tea throughout the day. Now, if you want to cool it off on the counter and drink that at room temperature, that's fine as well. But this is just my personal tip. If you don't want to do that, that's completely fine. But just remember, it is so important for you guys to be drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water, okay? So this means that you're going to be helping. It's like going to a sauna or going and getting a deep tissue massage, or going and getting, I don't know, some kind of Thai massage. Your body is going to be releasing toxins in this time. Now, you need to be able to get that toxin out of your body so your body can release the fat, okay? Remember, your body will protect itself from toxins by wrapping those toxins in fat. So we want to help it by flushing those toxins out as the products are doing their job. Now, one credit would be for a BIA, which we are just having launch in Canada, and you can get it through NFR through your back office, or Amped Hydrate. So this is a really popular one that a lot of people love right now, is taking the Amped Hydrate. This is kind of like our Powerade or Gatorade for isogenics. It's got no sugar in it with our new formula, and that's like the unicorn slushy I showed you guys earlier. That's what you can make out of your hydrate. So you can make slushies out of that, or you can make have it just in your juice bottle while you're on a hike or whatever. And that hydrate is going to take the edge off and give you a little boost if you're feeling low energy on your cleanse day. And the thing I love about this is you literally could have 10 of them on your cleanse day if you really wanted to. So 10 slushies and you're still hitting your goals. That's pretty awesome. But I don't know, you might want to have other things like on our 2 credits. So remember, you can have 5 of these 2 credits. So that would be an isogenic snacks. So that means 2 of those wafers. You could eat 10 wafers and still be keeping your calories low enough on your cleanse day. You could have organic greens. I know Sarah was doing this last night at our community gathering. We had a bonfire last night, and Sarah was passing around the greens. That was awesome. So she loves it. It fills her up and it curbs her cravings while flooding her body with 2 servings of vegetables. And I love that you guys can still have that on your cleanse day and get that nutrients you want and love. We talked about e-shots being your savior when it was like having these detox symptoms. So that's 2 credits. You could have up to 5 of those a day. I don't suggest it. You're not going to need it. Just if you have a little pack of 6, save it for when you need it. And if you need a little boost, take it. Just remember with your e-shots, you don't want to be having those in the evening because you will not sleep. It is incredible. It's very energetic, but you're not going to get that fluttery kind of crazy heart thing going on. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Take your e-shot probably mid-morning to mid-afternoon, but no later than 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Collagen bone broth. This is another option that you guys can either buy, make yourself. If you like making bone broth, just YouTube it. It's really easy. It's boiling bones. Okay. But if you don't want to go to the trouble of having your house smell like hot chicken for the day, you guys can actually buy bone broth in your back office under NFR. Okay. So that's an option, and it's 2 credits. You could have 5 a day. I usually like to start my morning with a bone broth, It's warm. It gives me that kind of salt. I'm a salty person. I love salt. I can be salty sometimes, but I try not to be. But I love salt, okay? And so in the morning, if you get up and you're normally a bacon and eggs person, bone broth is going to be your best friend on your cleanse day. You can have that. It's going to go into, Mom's probably made one right now. I can see her sipping on something, but she loves salt as well, okay? So this is something, if you're not a sweet person and you don't like having the cleanse first thing, have your bone broth and then have your cleanse, okay? Isadelites, these are the chocolates that you see on the bottom of the picture here. These ones are amazing, and you can have up to 5 of these a day. Now, I would suggest not, having 5. It's no rhyme or reason why you can't. But Isadelites are very rich, and you can space them out and make them last longer if you don't have 5 a day, okay? But they're awesome. So they got green tea, they've got minerals in them. Isa fruits, this is a scoop that you can add into your drink, just like the greens, okay? And it's just fruits. So going into the 3 credits now, Harvest Thins. Now this is a trick. You can have a Harvest Thin, but what I would suggest is opening your pack, and as you get those little salt cravings, if you don't have the bone broth, munch on a little bit of it throughout the day. So what I do about 12 o'clock in the afternoon on my cleanse day, I'll open up my Whey Thins. I'll start to have it with a green tea, which I'm going to drink that big cup of green tea. It's going to fill your stomach. That's another big tip. Make sure you're drinking lots of water because it's going to fill your stomach up on those days, okay? And then you can eat on your Whey Thins throughout the day. There's also an option for Harvest Thins. Those are no different. It's just plant-based versus whey. And then we've got the snack bites. Now these are new, you guys. They're the little peanut butter bites, and they look like a protein ball, but they're 3 credits. So make sure that you're not eating 5 of those. Eat one of them. If you've got 8 in your pack, eat one of them on your cleanse day, and maybe have one of your Isadelites and have one of your bone broth, and just diversify it so you guys have fun, okay? And at the bottom, you guys will see there's a cleanse day tracker. So as you're doing that throughout the day for your 4 cleanse days that are going to be coming up, you can fill in those circles throughout the day. Put this on your fridge so it's in front of you and you know the amount that you're having. So this is a really great tool for you guys to keep on track. Now, a lot can happen in 11 days. This was my 11-day experience. From my first day on Isagenix to 11 days in, that was my change. Like, that's huge, you guys. You can see my back. You can see my belly shrinking. So this is something that I'm really going to...
Trine, you're not showing your screen.
You guys can't see my screen at all?
No, we're just seeing you.
What? Are you serious? Okay, that's really weird. Because I'm sharing my screen with you. I wish somebody...
Yeah, I can see your screen, so that's weird.
You can see my screen, but my mom can't?
I guess not.
Oh, okay, Mom.
Now I can't.
Okay, well,
there you go.
Okay, so Mom, all you need to do on your phone, because you're watching from your phone, is you just need to swipe your finger over. Do you see it now? Is everybody else able to see my screen?
Yeah.
With the slides? Yeah? Is that yes? Sorry, I can't hear you guys. You're all muted. Yeah? Okay, so you can see it.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. That's
I can see you.
Hey, Marty. Okay, so this is really cool, you guys. So day 1, I know this might be hard for you, but find a friend or set your phone up on a timer and take your picture. Okay, this is huge for you, because what's going to happen is your mind, if you were like me, your mind is going to look in the mirror and see no difference. This is what happened for me. It took my friend taking my picture, hauling me back into the living room in the same before and after clothes, and taking it again and so saying, see, it's working. Now, I saw the scale go down. I saw the measurements change, but in my mind, I looked in the mirror and I saw the same person, the same body. Okay, so this is very important for me to tell you guys, because what happens is the brain will get stuck in a rhythm of viewing yourself a certain way, even though other people won't view you that way, until you do a comparison in the first day and your 11 days. And this is going to be so exciting, because I hope we can all come back on and have a celebration and share with each other about the inches we've lost, or clothes fitting looser, or the pictures. But this is so important to track your journey. So I would suggest that if you can, get a journal out, write how you're feeling on day 1, write how your clothes feel. I can't get my jeans on, for instance. So I'm sitting here in stretchy pants. Okay. So this is for me. I know that my Levi's don't fit right now. So I know that my goal is to get back in those Levi's in the next 11 days. And that's possible. I have people lose up to 15 pounds. Even one person lost 20 pounds in 11 days. Now, this might be something that doesn't happen for you. You might not lose weight because muscle weighs more than fat. You might lose inches. Okay, so don't compare yourself to a scale. Take the picture and take your measurements. So this is really important. Write your measurements down in your welcome guide that is up in our back office, or it's up in the Health for Life page. In the welcome guide, it has a whole section you can click on that shows you how to take your measurements. Some people don't know how to take them properly, or the way to hold the measuring tape. That guide is going to show you exactly how to do that to get the best measurements. And then you guys are going to see incredible results. Okay. So this is what is really important. A picture says 1,000 words, not just to you, but to people who know you. So let's just say for you, you have lost your job over COVID. You may be struggling financially right now, and you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I really can't afford to take these products, but I loved my experience over 11 days. You can actually share this photo with other people and say, listen, this is what it did for me. Maybe it can help you as well. And if that person says, you know what, I could really use this, which has happened a ton, you can actually get your products paid for if they decide to get started as well. So that's another reason to keep that, okay? So many of you guys have seen this video, but we're gonna play it really quick. And this is an option for you that if you do want to share your story, this is the lifestyle that it'll look like. Oops, hold on a second. Having a little computer difficulty. There we go.
Isagenix attracts the open-minded, positive people, and then you find this whole mass of people that think the same way you do, that want to better their lives.
Every single relationship that I have in Isagenix is just getting better and better, and it literally feels like family.
So you're like traveling the world with your best friends who are also your business partners. Everyone gets started for the products, you know, and you don't even realize that there's this massive family behind it.
The other day, like, we know that anywhere where we travel in the entire world now, we just instantly have a place to stay.
I go to an event and I see that there is literally hundreds of other young people like myself who want to progress their life, who want to contribute, who want to make the world a better place, who want to be healthy and happy and live vibrant lives. And I was like, this is incredible.
People don't see that this is work. Like, what we do is work, you know, and we work freaking hard, absolutely. But we get to choose who we work with. We get to choose where we work. We get to choose how hard we want to work. We get to choose how much we want to earn. But this is actually working for yourself, helping people, and you're building residual income. You're all working together to achieve the same goal. And I think that just blows my mind.
You literally don't need a qualification. Like, I was at high school, I didn't even know what network marketing was. I didn't even know what like being an entrepreneur was. And you don't have to do it in a specific way. Like, you can literally grow your business however you want. You can literally do it from any walk of life, from any age.
I have full trust and surrendering in this being the environment that I want to be around for the rest of my life. Like, it just gets better and better and better.
Sweet. So I just wanted to show you guys that really quick little video that my friends and I made in New Zealand, because for you, you might have joined this 11-day wellness reset because the fact that you just wanted the community to be around. So that is another thing that we do every single Monday night. So if you are interested in, you know, just having that community, having that positive support, maybe learning a little bit about how to share this if you do want to get your products paid for, or you do want to do this as a full-time income like I do. I'm a missionary, so this funds everything that I do globally around the world, and we're also able to give back, and we use our income to be able to fund our orphanage that's in Mozambique, Africa. And it's just so rewarding to be able to not only help people get healthy, but also be able to help people do what they want to do, or what they love to do, or what they feel called to do. So if that's you and you want to join our wellness hangouts every Monday, we have a team support. I come in and I teach you guys how to be able to either do this or show you about something really cool to learn about the products. We also have a community social event happening locally here in Medicine Hat, Alberta, every Saturday from 2 till 4. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a beach hangout at Equidale. We're going to play beach volleyball. And the point of this is really to not just focus so much on only coming together to learn how to do this as a business, or only coming together to learn how to take the products, but that this is actually a community of people that care about you and want to see you succeed and want to help you. So if that's you and you're looking to do that, we have communities all over the world. So if you're in a city and you're like, you know what, I want to be part of that community too, but I don't live in Medicine Hat, just private message me and I'd be so happy to hook you up like that. Like Brendan, who I met in New Zealand, he was able to share with me how he has this global community of people now that he can stay all around the world, just because of the fact that we are so welcoming to anybody. That's the community we want to be a part of, because that's something that's really missing globally, is people that are encouraging each other and edifying each other and supporting each other. Unless you go to a youth group or a church, it's not really out there. And so that's what we want to do. So do we guys, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here for a sec. And I'm just going to open up the line. If anybody that's on the call right now, you know, is looking to ask any questions, or you're looking to get any clarity about the cleanse system. I did forget to mention the ways the day works. So tomorrow and the next day, so Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be doing our shake days. And then we're going to do Monday, Tuesday is our team cleanse day. So we do this every Monday, Tuesday, so that we can cheer each other on. And if you're struggling and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. How do I do this? Just type it in the chat, or type in Health for Life. Like, hey guys, I'm having a really hard time. The fridge is calling my name out loud at 5 o'clock on my first cleanse day. I don't know what to do. We're going to jump on there and we're going to either call you or support you, or write in the chat, you know, like, hey girl, maybe get out of the house, get away from the fridge, go for a walk, call your friend and go for a drive, go for a hike. Maybe just get out of the house, get away from the fridge, and leave your wallet at home. That's another trick I do, because as soon as you go out, you know, the temptation is like, ooh, I just passed Burger King, or I just passed Timmy's, and, you know, I could go and get a latte or something, right? Just get away from your phone, get away from the wallet, get away from your refrigerator, and get out of the house. So that's just an example. But after your Monday, Tuesday, we're going to do 5 shake days. So if you're thinking like, oh my gosh, I can't eat for 11 days, what am I going to do? Don't worry about it. This is all about being able to flood your body with nutrients and cleanse out the naughty stuff at the same time, okay? So is anybody have any questions, or they're not really clear on how to do this, or they need more clarity on, you know, how much or what to take? You guys are all welcome to unmute yourself and add anything. Maybe you've got some really great tips. Oh, another thing to mention is that on your cleanse day, if you feel cold, okay, this is something that happens to a lot of us. That's a great sign. You're just gonna have to throw on a hoodie or a pair of sweatpants or have a hot bath, because if you're feeling cold, that means your body is burning your fat. Okay, so I have this question a lot in the wintertime. I am freezing. I don't know what to do. I think I'm getting the flu. You know, I have a headache. I have really low energy on my first cleanse day or something like that. Don't worry about it. It's literally your body just burning the fat. So is there any other questions, or do you guys want to say anything? This is an open call, so just feel free to unmute yourself, and maybe you can explain about how your first cleanse day went to somebody that's on the call.
I just want to, just practically, we can share this through Facebook Messenger to other people that aren't in this group. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So this is a recording for you guys. If you find that you have other people that are like, you know what, I want to do this, but they didn't make the call, just grab this recording that we've done. I mean, it's very impromptu, but who cares? It's just about getting the information out, okay? But we want to be able to get that out. So just feel free to take this recording and share it with whoever you like. I'll put it into a YouTube format and then put it into the team.
Fiber is a huge part of feeling full on cleanse days. Are those approved, like other sources of fiber, if people want to take fiber drinks?
That's a really great question. So on your shakes, so say we're talking about our first shake day tomorrow. So you're going to get up in the morning. What I do suggest is try to take if you're taking Ionic Supreme, you want to take that first, go brush your teeth, have your shower, then come out and have your shake. If you're a coffee person and you're like, I need to have my coffee first thing, I don't want to have my shake later, I do that myself. I know people are like, yes, that's me. So go ahead and make your coffee, but make a decaf and make it organic. And then have that and sip on that. And then maybe you want to do like kind of like an intermittent fasting thing and have your shake later in the morning, like 10 or 12 or something like that. You're welcome to do that. It's like I said, it's just about getting it in your mouth. Okay. So let's say after you have your shake at 10 o'clock, Sarah, maybe you want to have your greens at 11 or 12. And then your next shake, you might want to have at 2 or 3. That's totally fine. Or maybe you have another source of fiber, like an oat muffin or some, fiber muffins or bran muffins or something, for example. You're just wanting to keep your snacks in between your shakes. So say you've got a shake at 8 a.m. and a shake at 12. Make sure the snack in between is 100 calories. So that bran muffin, if it's 100 calories, or we've got a really beautiful isoline oat muffin recipe that's in our Health for Life. So if you guys want to get some snack ideas, we also have a ton of those really good snack options that Melanie's posted in the chat in the Health for Life, right, Mel? And then you've also done some recipe stuff that you're going to post in there. And then we also have our wellness guide. So remember, in that guide, if you go to your shake day, you click on shake day, it's going to have a button for snack options. You can click on that and it'll have like salty snacks, cheesy snacks, sweet snacks, crunchy snacks, whatever snack you're craving. You can go down the list and find it and be like, there's 100 calories at, two boiled eggs, or a boiled egg and some pickles, or 3 cups of popcorn, or whatever you need, whatever you're craving. You can go in there and find that, and just make sure that you're using that guide to really keep in mind, like, don't just go to the fridge and be like, oh, 100 calories. I think 100 calories is a whole plate of nacho chips and some salsa. Not a great idea. Okay. So try to keep it 100 calories just so that you can give your body the most that it can get out of this. And then you can be blown away by your results. Does that answer you guys' questions? Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say? Any comments or anything at all before we end the call? Everybody's
Yeah.
Go ahead,
just
Mel.
what I like about this is that it's like a short-term goal to see how you do, and then like it's gonna really, like, by the end of it, we're really gonna feel awesome and probably look awesome, and just a lot of other benefits that go along with detoxing, and
Yeah.
having a short-term goal fulfilled really gives you motivation to a long-term lifestyle and goal and stuff. So
That's fantastic. That's a really good
Yeah.
point too. So let's just say, like, at the end of your 11 days, obviously we're going to have check-ins too. So like, if you're like, man, I'm really struggling, or I fell off the wagon, don't beat yourself up. Just get back in the morning and start over fresh. Okay. So just keep that in mind, that the only person you're sabotaging is your own self, right? Or your goals. But like I said, this wellness reset is all about taking the pressure off. So maybe your goal right now is just to have 1 shake a day and 2 healthy meals, and that's your goal. Don't worry about that, right? If you want to follow it exactly how we have it and you want to follow it to the guide, you can do that. But don't stress yourself out to the point where you just shut down and don't do it at all. Nutrients is nutrients. So if we can get nutrients in your body, you're going to feel better regardless at the end of the 11 days. If you want to feel incredible, then you can follow the guide. But if you want to feel just half better, then just take the pressure off, but just try it. Try nourishing your body and don't stress out. Get some good sleep. That's really, really important for fat burning, and just take that pressure off yourself. Okay. Anybody else have anything you want to say? Or Marty, I could see you on mute.
Yeah.
Go for it, girl.
Unmute. So for me, I don't have the snacks for the cleanse days or whatever. Would you just recommend like doing something that's like extremely like low calorie, just a little something, or recommend just doing nothing for that during those days?
It's tricky to say. Most of the calories are like under 50 calories. So I think what would be beneficial is you could munch on, you know what? You can have a quarter of an apple. You could have, and that's through the whole day. So you could take like a quarter of an apple and chop that up and have like a little bite here and then a little bite there, or a pear. Those are two ones that you're okay with. Or you could do a couple of almonds, maybe just grab like 4 almonds and then munch on that just to kind of like curb it. But there's options that you can do, but like I'm saying, if you can keep it as low as possible and do it without the snacks, great. But if you need to munch on something just to kind of get you through try to space it out, right? So try to space it out as like little bites throughout the day instead of going and like mowing down on a whole apple. That'll kick you out of the fat burning mode. But if you feel confident enough, I would just suggest definitely load up on lots of water or lots of green tea. That is going to help you so much. Green tea.
So you can have like green tea during it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And it curbs your cravings too. Another thing I should tell you guys, which is a really cool tip I learned from the Dr. Plant. So he says that if you guys really want to get the most out of your cleanse, try not having anything half an hour before or half an hour afterwards. So the reason is it's kind of like doing your cleanse in an hour period. So take it right in the middle. And what it's going to do is a half an hour is the amount of time it takes to empty your stomach. So if you really want to get that nutrients deep into your cell tissues, you don't want to have all of that cleanse drink diluted with a ton of water. Because think about it like, think if you were going to take an energy shot. If you drink that energy shot with like 2 liters of water, is it going to be potent? Not really. If you go and take a shot of espresso and you water that espresso down with 2 cups of hot water, it's not going to taste like strong coffee, right? So if you want potency out of this and really take it to the next level, make it more, I'm not saying you have to have it concentrated, but try to not have a lot of like water before and a lot of water right after. Keep it like a half an hour away so that cleanse is going on in an empty stomach and you're getting like this huge boost out of it, okay? Sarah's making a shake like a boss. Awesome. So that's a really great
question. I forgot to eat my supper.
Yeah, awesome. So anybody else have any other questions? And like I said, like with the, if you don't have those snack options, you know, just try to keep it really below. I think those Ice of Delights are 50 calories. So if you can keep it just below that and have like 50 calorie snacks throughout the day, which are really low, like obviously don't like have a, you know, sugar cube or anything that's like 50 calories. I can eat the sugar cube. Try to choose stuff that's like nutrients, right? So something with a little bit of protein in it, or like those nuts that are like natural form. So the more whole, the better. I guess that's the better way to say it. The more whole food choices, the better. Yeah. Anyone else want to mention anything before we end the recording, or everybody's good? Who's excited? I'm excited. I am like committed to this. Like, let's have a challenge. Do you guys want to do a challenge? I mean, just not to put pressure on you, but you want to do this for like, I have a backpack that is sitting in my closet. It has got a full canister of cookies and cream, ice cream flavor shake. It's limited edition. It has a t-shirt in there, a Start Your Life hat, a sampler bottle full of a shake, Ionic Supreme, Ice of Delight, E-Shot, and I think there's something else in there. Oh, Hydrate, in a beautiful Isogenics shaker canister. It's all inside. It's like packed like a little thing. And then a beautiful North Face Isogenics backpack. Who wants that? Everybody. Great. Okay, so why don't we do this? We could, I don't want to turn this into some kind of like comparing each other. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to do it like dog eat dog world here, but I think what do you guys think? Like who I guess maybe who has felt the most impactful transformation? Maybe? Like, you know, okay, so the reason why I'm saying this is Ice a Body, and I'm not going to leave it up to me to judge this, okay? I'm going to ask another source. I'm going to ask my mentor, Gabrielle Dean, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Gabby to judge, and we're going to say that the person that has the most impactful story, okay? So this isn't just about before and after or losing inches, because everybody's different. It's not really fair to say it on inches, because somebody might have inflammation, somebody might have water retention, somebody might have digestive problems. I want this to be about the most impactful story. So let's do this, okay? At the end of the 11 days, the person with the most impactful story and the most like, I realized out of this that I got control over something I was completely out of control over. And we're going to give all of our stories and our pictures and our measurements to Gabby, and she can pick the winner. Does that sound fair? Yeah? You guys up for that? Okay, cool. Because I want somebody to have this backpack. It's just sitting there and I want to bless somebody with it. So I think that's really fun. And by the way, if you're watching this recording, you can also be included. If you know people that missed out on the deadline for like getting into the cleanse and they still want to do it, and you're like, you know what, 3 days in, you're like, I would love to have my girlfriend John or Jody or something, or my guy friend John to be able to do this, just invite them, right? They can jump in halfway. As long as, you know, you're inviting people, it doesn't really matter when, but we want to invite other people to get started as well, okay? Awesome. Okay, guys, well, I'm excited. Let the cleansing and the wellness reset begin. I'm not even going to say challenge because I don't want to use that kind of verbiage. I want to just I want this to be fun, okay? So let's have fun on this. Awesome. Well, have an awesome Friday night. I'm excited for you guys for your first cleanse days. You know, it'd be really cool. Let's all post a picture of us with our first shake tomorrow in the Health for Life page. That'll be really cool, yeah? And then we can all just say strawberry or chocolate or hashtag 11-day wellness reset. Okay, love you guys so much. If you need anything whatsoever, please private message me. I am here to support you and cheer you on so that you guys can get the best results. Love you, and we will see you soon.
Gina.
You're
Love you.
welcome. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.